All right. So, have you ever had one of those days where you're so excited about something and despite being told when it was supposed to happen constantly and time again, you just lose the whole concept of time and you think it's going to happen way before it does? Yeah, so that was me yesterday with this merger vote. I woke up yesterday morning thinking, all right, man, we're about to get this merger vote. Of course, everybody's going to agree to it. My portfolio is about to shoot up, and I forgot I said it was on the 28th. So I was expecting to have a lot more news, a lot more breakthrough stuff to say in this video, but there is actually one major update that Hyliion Motors has made in the past couple of days that may not seem so important to a lot of people, but it could help support it hitting the triple digits once this merger actually happens next Monday, September 28th. Let's talk about it. What is up, guys? My name is Darren Jackson. Hope you're having a great day so far. And yes, I am now fully aware that today is not the 28th. Yesterday definitely wasn't the 28th, and I need to relax a little bit. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I feel like Hyliion is a great buy, or at least in this case, ticker symbol SHLL. I talked about this last week in my video that actually blew up, which, by the way, thank you guys for watching that video, whether you watched it for minutes or even seconds. I really do appreciate you guys taking the time from your potentially busy day to hear about little old me talking about this major potential company. And I built a lot of subscribers off that video, so welcome to the channel. Hopefully you like these videos, and hopefully I can make your lives better twice a week. So anyway, over the weekend, I heard some news about Hyliion Motors that doesn't seem to be making mainstream news when it comes to this merger, but I feel like it could definitely benefit this company even more. So in this video, we're gonna do a quick recap of these two major companies and why they're merging together. I'll quickly go over why I felt like this company would be a big buy even before the recent news, and then we'll lead that into the recent news. And we're gonna answer one question that a lot of people that commented on my previous video about Hyliion Motors asked, which involves how to handle the profits earned from the company post-merger, because my mind's kind of changed about that. So we'll see. So quick recap, guys. Tortoise Acquisition, which has a ticker symbol SHLL, is pretty much a shell company. Their main goal is to acquire another company that follows suit of what they're looking for in a company. In this case, an EV company that basically wants to do their part to making the world a cleaner and better place. And after 5 years and after over apparently 200 different companies that they've analyzed, they finally introduced themselves to Thomas Healy and Hyliion Motors, started in Austin, Texas, who basically has the same goal with their own little twist. And that twist is not only having Class 8 semi-trucks that will be unveiled, I believe, in the next couple of years, maybe even next year, but being able to have their own components that can fit with any Class 8 vehicle that could turn that Class 8 vehicle immediately into a hybrid vehicle, and that's really beneficial. Now, out the gate, I felt like that this company was a must-buy months after I heard about it, and I explained that in the previous video. One of the reasons it's an approach to making the world a cleaner place, and also the fact that they don't have to change the infrastructure that they have. They can actually utilize the current infrastructure that's available in the world and in this country. But the biggest reason why I felt like this company was a must buy before this merger hit is because their components have already been tested. Those wheels have already hit the road. There's already been miles acquired. They have proof. It's not just assumption and overexcitement by the details that have been displayed. Maybe like some other companies, but we'll talk about them another day. Now, speaking of that company, it's one thing when Hyliion Motors partners up with any other vehicle company that supports Class 8 vehicles for their own company to help make the world a cleaner place. It's another thing when they partner up with a company that already has the same goals. So with that being said, last weekend, Hyliion Motors announced a partnership with a Canadian-based company called Encore, specifically Return It. Return It is a company that is responsible for transporting recyclable items, primarily beverages, but they also support large and small electronics and even textiles like clothing. So I'm pretty sure that this company was already the biggest transporter of recyclables in Canada. They were responsible for reducing CO2 emissions in Canada by 105 tons as of last year. they recently upgraded themselves and unveiled a new potential fleet of trucks that are used to transport beverages and other stuff like that. The difference is they're partnering up with two companies. One, a company called NextGen that provides compact technology, which allows them to not only be able to transport more recyclables at once, but they'll also be able to reduce transport time and the amount of fleets for one specific job, which should reduce CO2 emissions. But they've also partnered up with, yes, Hyliion Motors with their new hybrid engine, their batteries, and their CNG tank, which will also allow them to reduce CO2 emissions. So I feel like this partnership, which seems like a very small ad, is a lot bigger than it seems, because it's a great partnership for Hyliion Motors in this grand scheme of things of what their main mission is overall, but it's also more proof and more testing and more miles that Hyliion is gaining on the road to build this resume that us as shareholders are reading to explain why you should invest in us, why you should put more money into our company, because we can make you more money. And unlike other companies, which again, I'll talk about later, maybe another day, maybe another video, they are gonna have more proof and they're gonna have more miles that are hitting the road. They're gonna have more opportunity to test their vehicles and attract other companies that have fleets of Class 8 vehicles that want to be a part of this clean industry, want to be a part of reducing CO2 emissions, greenhouse effect, and making this world a better and cleaner place. Now, I believe I said that I feel like this company, by the weekend or the week out of announcing the merger and the merger actually happening, I can see it going to the 80s and 90s like Nikola did, but a lot faster. I can now see it going into the triple digits. I'm sure I'm pretty late on that opinion. I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers have said the same thing. I'm finally joining that bandwagon. But I think I also said that the way I was gonna handle this potential profit after the merger was that I was gonna let that profit jump, and as soon as it hits its highest max, which I now believe could be in the potential early triple digits, I was gonna sell out and take my profits and invest in other things like monthly dividend stocks and other growth stocks like Apple and stuff like that. But after reading a lot of the comments and talking to a lot of people that commented on the previous video that I made, a lot of people have their own opinions, and it kind of built into my opinion along with this new partnership with Return It. I kind of feel like at this point, I only have 4 shares of this company. I feel like at this point, I would actually highly consider taking some profits, but actually keeping some into this potential or eventual HYLN ticker symbol for Hyliion Motors once it hits the market. And that's only because they seem to be making the right moves to prove to us as shareholders why they're not just a one-hit wonder. They potentially are gonna make a lot of albums. Hopefully you guys get that analogy, seriously. They're potentially gonna be a company that will grow and make more partnerships and last. So yes, it's more than likely gonna hit in the triple digits. And yes, more than likely a lot of people are gonna take that profit. It's gonna drop even more, but they're saying stick with us because we're gonna hit those triple digits again and potentially go even beyond. And I really wouldn't want to sell out and realize that it has the potential to even get halfway into profit like Tesla did. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this company and its partnership with Return It. I really wanna hear your opinions. Hopefully we can build up more of a conversation. Let me know if you think that this is gonna help Hyliion Motors hit the triple digits or then some. How are you guys handling this investment? Have you bought any? Have you sold any yet? What are you guys doing? Let me know. I do appreciate you guys watching this video, and make sure you guys watch these other videos, including the last Hyliion Motors video that I made, and even the first one, just cause, you know, it was a long time ago, so it might be kind of funny. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching this video, and until next time, take care.